We've got Aaron on the line from Fagan Associates to talk about this $2 trillion infrastructure bill that's going on. Now, we've got a lot of things that are falling apart, right?
Yeah, we have tons of things that are falling apart. And I think it's a way to get money back into the economy.
Yeah, you drive by things like bridges and you see they're all rusted up, and God only knows what's going on with the pipes under the ground and all that, and it does need to be done. I mean, a lot of these things were put in 60, 70 years ago.
Yeah, there's about $356 billion in structural damages in bridges in the United States. Transportation, there's about $620 billion for transportation. Then that includes about $150 billion in bridges and highways, $20 billion in road safety, 20,000 miles of the highway. So, I think it's a good way to get, construction and infrastructure, back, workers back, and it's a way that we can be outside and do that as well.
That's good. You can kind of social distance, like you said, be outside. What other side businesses are going to benefit from all this?
It's mostly an infrastructure package, but, you can see a lot of things that will benefit. They're going to put 500,000 charging stations by 2030 for electric vehicles, $100 billion in the electrical grid, $100 billion to bring, maybe 5G in infrastructure into America, and about $400 billion towards elderly care and VA hospitals. So it's kind of a mix between, old infrastructure, which would be, the classic roads and bridges, and new infrastructure like 5G and electric vehicles and things to bring us into the, into the future.
So this is going to be a pretty big boom for the economy then on many levels.
You'd like to think so, and it looks like that on paper. But in my opinion, what you always have to be nervous about is when you get into infrastructure spending. Think of if you know anyone in the construction industry, half of it is getting permits, a permit for this, a permit for that. You have to go to a zoning committee. So these things don't tend to just hit the economy quickly. Actually, it's kind of a fight for the money. Who's going to get the money? And that's yet to be seen.
So this is going to be long term versus a quick fix.
It's going to be long term, but I think it's a good start. Corporate tax rates definitely will increase. Corporations making money in foreign countries is going to increase, as well as the top earners tax rates is going to increase from 37 to about 39.2%. So, I'd love to say that this isn't going to hurt lower income earners than the top class, but that's usually not how things play out. I think we just kind of take our time and see how things play out. Our water plants need a lot of work, so it's a lot of stuff that needs to get done. It's just a large number, especially after all the money that went into the economy after the stimulus package.
Aaron, if people have questions on their personal finances and need some help with that kind of stuff, how do they get in touch with you guys?
You can email us at investments@FaganAssociates.com. You can give us a call at 518-279-1044. And we also have a LinkedIn that, we do a lot of messaging and communication with people and clients. So, those are the best way to email us. Or my personal email is aaron.fagan@FaganAssociates.com if anyone has a quick question or wants to schedule a meeting.
Oh, excellent. Well, I appreciate your insight on this. The wheels of progress sometimes move slowly.
Oh. Yeah, and hopefully some of the Capital District gets some of this money.
That'd be good. Well, they're starting on the Skyway, so we're getting there.
Yeah, and that'll be great. I think that'll be a great addition to Albany and jobs as well.
Well, you have a good week, and we'll talk to you next week.
Great. Thanks a lot, Randy. You too.
Bye-bye.